You're like summer in the shade, like a sip of lemonade. And I love the taste, oh I love the taste. You're the only songbird sing, like a lullaby of spring. In the morning rain, in the morning rain. I'm gonna give you all my love, wildflower, give you every minute of every hour, dancing the wind. You leave it whispering. I'm gonna give you all my love, wildflower.
Welcome to another episode of Vet and a Fan. This episode is our last weeks on Elcho Island because we're leaving tomorrow. So this was our last stint on our pristine little tropical island home. So as of tomorrow afternoon, we'll have our last flight out of here and we'll have to say goodbye to this gorgeous little place. Mind you, just out there, there's 4.5 metre salty. She's got a nest somewhere along there, and we've had about 3 or 4 dogs that have been taken just on the shoreline here on the high tide over the last few weeks. So you don't go swimming down there. But interestingly enough, the reason why there's always been a population here for such a long period of time is you probably saw it just down there where it's all green and everything. There's a spring, freshwater spring that comes straight out that runs all year round. And so back in the 1920s when the missionaries set up here, obviously the Galiwin'ku were here for tens of thousands of years before that, but they set up right on the spring. And so you can see over here you've got the old remnants of when the one of the missionary houses. I mean, how's that for a view out your front porch? Not bad, not bad. And that was all the remnants along there is the old jetty. But anyway, that aside, this episode is, just the last few weeks hanging out in Elcho Island, bit of fishing, bit of majestic beaches all to ourselves, all the stuff that we're used to sort of doing, or got used to doing here. And then, we'll say goodbye to Elcho Island and on to the next chapter. So with that, enjoy. It's only a few weeks left here on the island now. And this will be probably the only weekend tide-wise that I get to come back to. Arguably one of my most amazing fishing spots that I've ever fished at in my life. So before we go off our beautiful little tropical island, I'm going to have one more fish here. A second creek. Tide's just coming in. It's only about a 4.2 metre tide, so it's not huge, but it's just gone about 6:15 in the morning. Pretty humid. The weather's starting to turn, which is good. Crocs are super active as well, so I might pop the drone up and just have a bit of a look just to make sure there's no crocs in there that are going to try and snap at me while I'm catching big fish, hopefully. And the sun's going to come up right there and I will be treated to a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. It's good morning. And there's no midgies. Oh God. Yet. I probably just jinxed it.
As you walk down so many different changing roads, may the sunlight follow you wherever you go. May the laughter greet you like a morning sun.
Oh yeah! Oh, is that like? I think not massive, but There we go. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Oh, another buddy. More of them. Little Queenie. Just a little Queenie, but a Queenie nonetheless. There you go, little GT. Perfect plate size. That is what you want. Nice little GT. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday for our second last week here on the island. So what are we doing? What are we doing today? I know we haven't really done a lot. Well, I've put a few episodes up, but not a lot. We've kind of just been chilling. But we will miss this place, I must say. I mean, never before with all of our travels have we felt so remote. Like where we are now, I mean, we're on a tropical island. How far away from Gove are we, you reckon? About 200 k's, 300 k's?
45-minute flight.
45-minute flight. So probably about 200 k's by charter plane from Nhulunbuy, or 800 k's from Darwin. So we're just in the middle of nowhere, and the thing is that there's just like, you can come out to these beaches and you've just got the entire beach to yourself, and it's just beautiful. I had the drone up before, and I imagine there are no crocs around, because I'll tell you what, there are a lot of crocs, especially now that the seasons have turned and it's coming into the wet season. So we haven't had a rain yet, but we had a big thunderstorm out over the bay that just looked amazing the other day. And so yeah, just live here on Galiwin'ku. The boys had their clan day on Wednesday. I'll drop some footage in actually, it was just pretty cool. But every few months they do a clan language day where they, all the school break out into their clans, and they just go through their clan stories and their clan language and stuff like that. So
each clan speaks different.
Yeah, because each slightly different dialect. Yeah, exactly. And so I don't think I spoke about kinship, and we're still trying to get our heads around kinship, because it is pretty amazing. But the whole structure here is all based on kinship, and the family ties aren't just genetic as such. And so once we got adopted, all the kinship started falling into place. So I'm Due, and Tanya is Yercha, and they're the two main moieties of all of the First Nations people. And so everything, not just people, but everything belongs to one of those moieties. Rocks, trees, birds, you're either Yercha or Due. And then they're broken up into your Malk, which is your skin name. And so everyone gets a different skin name, and it's really, when people ask your name, like my Yolunu name is Ulan, but but people don't really ask for your Yolunu name or your Ballanda name. They'll ask for your skin name. And so my skin name is Wujak, and the skin names are broken into 8 categories, male and female, I think, across Yidachar and Duwe. I'll correct down the bottom there if I said something wrong there. But yeah, mine's Gujak, and if they know your skin name, when someone asks your skin name, they immediately know if they're related to you. And when I say related via skin name. So you might say, you know, I'm Wulan and my Malki is Gujak. And they'll be like, oh, I'm your cousin, or I'm your sister, and it's just, that's the way it works through the kinship system, which I could talk for ages about it, because I've been trying to understand it, and it goes into far more complex societal structures past
big
just
flow chart that's
yeah,
just really complicated.
And then you have within your clans and your kinship and whatnot, you have your spirit totems, and they, you know, you can't eat them, you must protect them, and everyone has different ones. And then you have your Dreamtime totem, and so our clan is Waramiri, and our Dreamtime token is Winmari, which is the whale. Yeah, so anyway, I mean, this experience for 6 months now, we've been doing this, travelling around the islands of East Arnhem Land. Well, Tanya's been travelling around the islands of East Arnhem Land. We've been mainly on Elko and in Gove, but Tanya's been doing all of the remote communities. And it's just an experience that we would never, ever, ever get outside of doing what we're doing right now. Because you just couldn't, I don't think it's an experience that you could buy, is it? No. But if you get a chance...
But there's lots of jobs available.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was about to say.
If you want to do it, you can just get a job out here.
Exactly. If you wanted to come and do anything like this, yeah,
The
trades,
school's great.
nurses,
Yeah.
teachers, yeah, like the
Put the
boys have been in
kids into
school here.
Get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Toby's speaking better Yolanu than all of us. He's just picked it up so quick. And yeah, just very, very unique and enriching experience. I think all of us have completely changed our view on a nation's first people, and just eye-opening world up here that very few people get to really see. But yes, they do definitely need teachers, nurses, doctors, tradies, I don't know, council workers, everything. And there's always jobs going up here. Generally they'll come with accommodation and whatnot, but
Some do.
But it is, I mean, I'll turn around and just see, how's this, right? And not a soul.
Oh, here comes a car.
I said that, now there's a car coming. How good is this, hey?
Good.
Just exploring our little beach. Had some lunch.
Sausages.
The tide's like all the way out. Yeah. Just cruising around in...
Emma, I want to go climb up there.
You gonna climb up there? Anyway, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And not a croc in sight. Not that we're going in the water. There's crays all through here as well. If you've got the guts to go in there and try and get them, which I don't. But I think if you had a spotter, you'd be okay. You just want to make sure you didn't get eaten. You know, it's not that much. Anyway, back to exploring. You probably can't see my face very well. but you'll be able to see that. This is just down at Airport Beach, where they have the most beautiful sunsets. They are absolutely stunning. And so it's only 5 minutes walk from home, and they call it Airport Beach because the airport's right there. Anyway, I'll drop some shots in because it's a photographer's paradise. Love the corrugations.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toby.
Did you realise everything can't turn into a fossil?
Everything can't turn into a fossil.
Because a fossil can't turn into a fossil.
Go. A fossil can't turn into a fossil.
Water can't turn into a fossil because it's too watery. And lava can't turn into a fossil because it's too hot.
There you go. Where are we going, Tans?
Water and lava.
I don't know, the beach.
The beach. We're heading back out too, and so I'm just holding the GoPro here, driving with one hand, which is super safe. Tanya offered to hold the GoPro for me, but I figure people like seeing her better than me.
And what can't turn?
Maybe, I don't know. No, we're going back to that place that we were at last week, because this is our last weekend here, our last Goonie weekend on the island, and there was that little spot on the rocks because it's high tide at about 11, so I wanted to have a little fish off the rocks because it's been a long time since we've done any fishing off the rocks, and it's such a beautiful beach, even though it's a little difficult to get out to. But yeah, anyway, we're going to head to the beach and just spend the day on the beach doing a bit of fishing and some swimming and a whole lot of nothing. How beautiful is this, eh? How beautiful is this? So we're back here. We were here last week. I think I probably put some footage in. Unfortunately, there's a bit of rubbish, so the boys are going to go around and try and collect up some of the rubbish, and we'll see if we can take some of that back with us. But the tide's all the way up, I think, as I said on the way in here. So we're going to try and fish off that rock out there. But first things first, before we go anywhere near the water, it's one of those things where you think to yourself, like, I never ever thought I'd actually do this ever in my life, but we always get the drone up first and just have a scan along the water here just to see if there's any crocs lying in wait underneath. There probably isn't. And you only need to check it once, because if they're coming in, you see them coming in because they'll come in on top of the water. But if they're waiting in ambush, they'll sit under the water just by the edge of the high tide line waiting for a dog or something like that to go past. And so no baru in Yolanois, crocodile. You'll see the signs all over here for baru. No baru. Anyway, let's go find some crocs. Or hopefully not find some crocs. That's what I've said. How good is this, eh? Don't know what the fishing will be like, but a bit of a mission to get out here at the high tide. If anything, I tell you what, it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
How did you get down?
That is yet to be answered. Yet to be answered on how we actually get down. Pass stuff down to me, Eli.
Okay. So I've climbed up and down that.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, except there's no handholds at all.
It's all right.
And be
This
cautious.
is where my years of rock climbing as a young, fit man comes into play. Not. So just straight down here, yeah, Eli, is that where you went? All right, that seems like it'll work. Can you pass those bags? Because we'll do the bags in stints. If you pass them here, I'll chuck them in a little crate here.
Fishing rod?
Yep.
How are we going to get the fishing rod there?
You're going to pass it down to me.
Here's the bag.
So what I'll do is I'll put these here. Put these here.
It would have been easier just to go across there.
Be easy what? Oh yeah, to go along there, be heaps easier, but that's alright. How long do you reckon it'll take the helicopter to get here from Gove?
Somewhere around an hour.
So which way did you go, Eli?
Oh, down there.
Huh? Oh yeah, right, cool.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, I bet it wasn't easy. Interesting.
And now, the years of rock climbing that are saying,
Pretty much. Oh, there
you
you
might
go.
have to lift me down the last few bits.
There we
Now we
Yeah, look at that, eh? So it's proper rock climbing now. Yeah, find a handhold. You can bridge off here, Eli. There you go, look at that, eh? Now, if you can pass me the stuff down. Now, just be super careful, man. I do not be responsible, but I do not want to be responsible for you getting airlifted out of here. Your mother will kill me. Now, if you just pass me that stuff down first, you can just basically grab that and slide it down. Watch out for the fishing rod. That's it. Slide it down. Just let it go. That's it. Got it. Oh, watch out for that one. That one. Water. Need that. Chuck it down.
One person doing this would be impossible.
Pretty much. Well, maybe not impossible, but just a lot more risky. You're right.
I have to focus on the top and the bottom.
Make sure you try and keep at least 2 points, preferably 3, on anything ground-wise. There you go. Yep. Got it. Good job, young man. All right, now.
I have to get down.
You do. I will spot you. Sit. Now, there's a little hand hold just around there. If you move your hand around, your left hand in that little crack there. Left hand up in that gap there. No, up there. Yeah, that's it. And then if you use your right hand, you can get your right hand in underneath the other one. So underneath, no, under there. Yeah, that's it. And then you can ease yourself down. You can just use your left hand if you want. And then you could actually lean. How do you feel? Do you want me to just carry you?
Yeah.
Yep, let go. Just go easy. Go easy. Easy. Yep, let go. Let go, I gotcha. I gotcha.
I've never been.
High five!
That was awesome.
That was awesome. All right, now we've got to get round.
Okay.
Oh, we went around this way, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, something's chasing it. There they go. Saw them. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Come on. Oh. Come on. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, would you believe it? Oh, how did he not stick? How did he not stick, Eli? Oh, there he is. How'd he go? Come on, he's following it. Come on, look at him go, look at him go. Take it, take it, take it. Oh, come on. God, why aren't they taking it? I reckon, I don't know why they don't like it, but they just don't like it.
There's also a little seat.
What we got? This is our little cool down spot, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than risk the sharks and crocs. All right, I'm in.
Well, there's always still the risk, but...
There's always still the risk. You'd probably just jump in the water. But, I don't know.
I don't think I'm game enough
There's
to do
crocs
that.
here, no. Oh, I'm not game enough to do that either. All right. I would come around this side. Nice little cool down spot.
Too late now, I've taken...
Not much luck with fishing though. Lots of big fish attempting to hit the lures and none actually hitting the lures. So
Can I stand up here?
you can sit on me if you want. Don't know if you stand up, don't know what's down there. Have a look down here. Better than being in with the crocs. Better than being in with the crocs. Anyway, we'll cool down and then we'll keep on having a bit more of a fish. This is one thing you do see a huge amount around here, and you would have seen it with all the sunsets and stuff. The amount of smoke that sits on the horizon, because we're in burning off season at the moment, and the kids actually learn about it at school, because every year across the whole island, the Illinois will pretty much burn all of this bush, and they'll just burn it and they'll just let it run, because they do it every single year. And what it does is you just get these little fires and you can see it's going all the way through this area, and they've obviously just come along the road here and just the wind's been going in the right direction, so they've just burnt it. And the Charlie, actually, I'll put some pictures in. Charlie was learning about it at school, grade 2, about how the burning off and the process of burning off and how it helps the land and how they burn off every year and whatnot. So anyway, I think they've had better management than we have for hundreds of thousands of years. Well, maybe not hundreds of thousands, maybe tens of thousands. But anyway, pretty cool, eh?
And very hot.
And very hot. Probably about 35 degrees, and that fire is very warm. Anyway, we'll get back into the air conditioning. Pretty cool though, look at that. So that's it for Galiwin'ku. 6 months, well, just off 6 months, on and off on the island. It's been good. Our lives are packed up in trusty Cessna there. Hopefully not the door opening version.
It's Baron. Yeah.
The Baron, apparently.
Master pilot.
Master pilot. This is Dan the Man's the good one. He saved our lives when we had our explosive decompression. But just take it with you, my man. But anyway, plane next to it's about to light up, so we're about to lose our sound. But that's it for this episode. So I'll leave you with some highlights of Galiwin'ku, and we'll see you next time.
Beautiful world, take your time with me. Can't you see? You and I must be everything, and be it fearlessly. Oh, beautiful world, send